Hello, sweet spirits. Welcome back to Faerielike Tier 1 readings. Faerielike 222. I am picking up on a certain energy right now. I have not forgotten you, sweet spirit. I know you're out there. This one is going out to a certain someone whose energy I have been picking up on. So we'll just crack right on to this one. All right, wing, no, it's too much. No, not on the first card, and I ain't even announced it yet. Come on. Oh, my trusted and true, they're getting harder and harder to shuffle. They're really broken in. All right, please. Show me this person in their current state, please. Current state. Curtain state? Current state. There you are. You are in Four of Swords energy, resting and yeah, feeling just almost numb, maybe. All right, what's next? What else do we have for him? I do feel like I am reading a masculine right now. We've got Seven of Swords, getting away with something. Something shisty in your energy is going on. I know this. This is a familiar reading here. What else? Going for the 5. That landed in the spot. We've got Knight of Cups, but it's in reverse. Goodness gracious, if you can even see it. And if anybody's wondering why I show the cards, because sometimes you might pick up on something that I don't. I've noticed that whenever I get certain tarot readings, like that reader kind of circles around something, and I'm like, there's the bullseye right in the middle. Like, you're so close, you're so close. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Look, y'all, can we just get one card at a time? We just need 2 more. Look, I can't trust it when y'all get crazy like this, okay? I hurt my head, then use the other deck. All right, there we go, 2 more. Ace of Wands is next. And then we've got 7 of Wands. Sorry if I'm not taking enough time to show you. So, sitting in 4 of Swords, I'm feeling numbness. Someone's trying to get away with something, but it looks like he's running towards you. Then we've got Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone that wants to take away an offer. And then we have the Ace of Wands. There's a passionate new beginning coming in, but you are currently guarded and fighting. Oh, I've been sitting here too long. I need to get up. Sorry, battery's going low. Let's make this a little quicker. All right, 4 of Swords, please. Current state, I can't plug my phone and have my light on. So we've got the 2 of Wands, kind of dreaming. There's a lot that you want to do right now, moving, just looking out across that ocean, looking at the world. Okay, under the 7 of Swords, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. So we've got someone with a really loud mouth. The 7 of Swords is, they're not cunning, they're not sly, they're ignorant. Then with this Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like, that Knight of Cups, so it's a lack of an offer, but you also got the Queen of Pentacles upright. Sorry, I'm not showing all the cards. I'm worried about my battery going dead. Okay, so you do have somebody on your side, though you're feeling empty and desolate. Someone that might be financially stable, who is very nurturing on your side. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Please tell me about the Ace of Wands. Okay, that was too much. Ace of Wands, there it is. So, okay, you've got a new offer coming in. We've got Page of Swords. Something is going to help slay these issues you're going through, and it's going to lead to fulfillment. It's going to lead to your day in the sun. This feels like a new energy. This feels like somebody that you haven't met before. Seven of Wands, pardon. All right, we've got 4 cups, but it was in reverse. So you're starting to see through the fog of what needs to be done. Let's go back to these 2 of Wands, please. Yeah, that Page of Swords I just heard is somebody that's going to fight for you. But it's a new energy. Yeah, and you've also got Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're going to have some people come in, and whatever the situation you're in, pretty quickly, pretty soon here, that are going to fight for you for whatever this situation is. Yeah, because right now you're feeling bound up. We've got 8 of Swords upright. You feel like there's nothing you can do. Desolate. She's there just like in the moors. That tide's coming in at any minute, and she doesn't realize it. She's got all these swords around her that she could lean this way or that way to cut herself free. Somebody is coming in to cut you free. That's what I'm hearing. One more on this 8 of Swords. Can I get confirmation on that, please? Thank you. Oh. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Fool, but it's in reverse. So the Fool is representing, you know, a new journey, new outcomes, new outlooks, but it's in reverse. So this bound up energy, eventually, I'm getting this eventually going to end, because we also got the Wheel of Fortune upright. So that's like new opportunities. The tables are turning into your favor. More on this 7 of Swords and King of Swords in reverse, please. Who is this? I just heard jackass in my head. Oh, okay. So you've got 6 of Cups coming in. This is an offer of abundance, and I feel like this is somebody that you know, and it's going to lead to a new beginning. We've got the World here. So you're going to have the world at your fingertips. And, you know, I feel like it's reactionary to being stuck in the situation that you're in with the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody wants to offer you something to help you get out of that. And we got Temperance, but it was in reverse. There's a lack of patience going on right now for this to happen. Understandable. Nobody wants to be stuck in a shitty situation. More on Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, but it was in reverse. More on that. More on this Ace of Swords in reverse, please. Because ain't nobody doing something dirty and gonna get away with it forever. Nope. 10 of Pentacles is coming. Everything is going to play out just fine. Holy shit. Yep. Okay. So we got the Death card. We've got the ending of some things happening with these shady people in your life. justice is coming for them swiftly. And notice the justice card. He's holding a big old sword. He's going to slice through those binds, and it is going to lead to wealth. Okay, and more on the sun. We had collaboration, 3 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. And we have Knight of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. Can we get more on that? How is the refusal of an offer in collaboration going to lead to the Sun and the Ace of Wands and happily ever after? Oh, okay. So there might be a collaboration that is going to get refused. Holy crap, that's a lot. Oh man. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? So that's leading to a broken heart. Like, you're not getting the offer that you want. We had the 9 of Wands in reverse. And we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're being optimistic about this situation because you know that your 10 of Cups is coming in. Despite the broken heart, despite, you know, I think Wounded Warrior might be at the back of your mind. And, you know, the 5 of Cups in reverse, you're like, instead of looking at it as a loss, you might be looking at it more as something to learn from. Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups in reverse coming in for the why you're guarded. You might be scared to pour your heart out into something. And then you have the Star. So maybe you have an Aquarius in your energy. Maybe you are an Aquarius. More on this, please. Okay. You want to travel. You want to get away. We've got 9 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. And we've also got 9 of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of 9s going on here. Your energy is all over the damn place. Back and forth, but it's going to come. It's in the cards. You've got the Sun. You've got the 10 of Cups. And I'm just looking for it. We've got the Empress in reverse. And we've got the 4 Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Hierophant upright. So maybe you've been stuck in your sword energy way too much and not being open-minded to receive in the way that you should be receiving. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised if like the Hanged Man didn't come out. Dude. We've got 4 of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the High Priestess here. You've got some strong spiritual backing here. You've got the Hierophant. Yeah. There's some strong spiritual backing. You were supposed to have a happy ending, because now not only do we have the 10 of Cups, but we've got the 11-11 card, which is of happy endings. You've just got to work through this situation and have a little more patience for what you are going through. It is heart-wrenching and heartbreaking what you are going through, but the ending is clear that it is going to work out in your favor. I just feel like maybe there's a different angle you haven't looked at things at. Maybe there's something different you could be doing. Like I said, I wouldn't have been surprised if the Hanged Man hadn't come out, but he didn't. But let's see what the intuitive cards have to say about this, okay? And hopefully my battery won't go dead. All right, what do we got? Okay, I'll just bend these cards. Earth. Maybe it's an earth sign, or maybe you need to walk barefoot on the earth. Cash is coming in. and water. Oh, we got earth, air, cash, and water. That's a weird spell. Oh. Spring and fall. What is up with your energy? Earth in the spring, cash in the fall. Divine being. Either you're a divine being or you have a divine being on your side. This is the third time that has popped out reading tonight. All right, 3 more, please. True colors. I'm hearing true colors in my head. True colors are coming out. Oh, shnipies. All right, the one that fell on the floor. Controlling. Maybe you need to stop trying to control a situation, or maybe you have somebody in your energy that is controlling. Healthy lifestyle. We've got help of the Fae. Get to work. We've got fire. Fasting. And talent. Bottom of the deck. Shadow aspect to consider. Leave. Got to figure out how to leave the situation. Look at this in a different angle. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Yin Yang Oracle cards. They are calling to me on this. And I certainly need more clarification on this because these cards were just back and forth. All right, what do we have? All right. So you have some decisions to make if you want to get out of this situation. I just heard that old adage, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. I think that's why everything is back and forth. And this did feel maddening with the heartbreak. And it's just like, you know, the abundance is there. There's got to be another angle to get to it. So we got decisions and contemplation here. What else? That was a lot. That was a lot. All right, that one's stuck. Clarity and truths. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself. Maybe you're not being honest with someone else, or maybe you're starting to see the truth in something and get clarity. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It says heightened intuition and seeing things clearly. So things are starting to clear up for you. It might have something to do with these decisions to make. You might just have to change how you are going about things to get to that higher vibration you need to be in. So that maybe you can have your reunion with your soul tie. What else? I just keep hearing in my head, different angle, different angle. I get 3 more, please, Spirit. You might be going through some nostalgia right now. And sometimes that hurts, you know. It can get you stuck in the past sometimes, but yeah, sometimes it's nice to be nostalgic. Thoughts and feeling trapped. That's definitely a 8 of Swords right there. Anything else? Control and sabotage. I feel like that's that 7 of Swords, and we had controlling come out on the into it. Anything else? I'm curiouser and curiouser. I feel like Alice in Wonderland going down the rabbit hole. That was a whole stack. Let's try that again. Can we get a card? Moon, intuition. We also had that come out too. Subconscious emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. I'm just trying to see if I can intuit anything on that one. Why would things not be as they appear? Masculine energy, yang. And we've got comfort tone, south node. So maybe you're going back to some ways that seem like they worked for you in the past, or fear of doing something different, fear of the new, clinging to old patterns. When you have love and kisses right there coming in, I mean, these are also back and forth as well. And that yang masculine energy, logical, confident, assertive. That's why you can't get into your receiving mode with the Empress card that came out in reverse. You're stuck in the sword energy, the yang energy. What else? You do have a new cycle in it, and that is the second time the world has come out on your reading. Look at this in a different angle. Try something different, and things will change. Shadow aspect, bottom of the deck, we have got doubts and lonely. You got to let go of fear. You've got to, even if it seems impossible, just stay as optimistic as you can. Spirit is saying they want you to stay in high vibration. Whenever you're operating in a higher vibration, in a happier mood, the universe rewards you for that. God rewards you for that. God loves to watch his children play. Even though, you know, you might not feel like playing, maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to get out, blow off some steam. And once you blow off steam, a lot of times you will come back refreshed with a different angle and perspective on things. I feel for you. And I hope that everything works out exactly the way you want to. And I just got another message that maybe don't try to visualize the outcome as you expect it, as sometimes there are other plans for how things need to work out. All right, sweet spirits, please do like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if you can subscribe to my channel, but please follow. Still working on a following here. But yeah, if this doesn't, you know, resonate with you, maybe you know somebody that will. Share it with them. And in the meantime, love and hugs always. Love you. Bye.